Hello and welcome back to Kaizen Factory Store. We are working in sales. What do we got?
The sales department, huh? Why did you want to go into the sales department?
I like talking to people.
You have to do that in any job. I didn't mind my time in the sales department. It was hardly the most interesting part of the company, if you ask me.
You worked in the sales department? Somehow I imagined you having always been at this factory.
Not at all. I've worked in many departments at Matsuzawa, including sales, accounting, and even marketing.
Wow. It's hard to imagine you being a marketer.
Well, I'm not saying I was any good at it. I thought that simply stating a product's specifications would be enough to convince customers it was better.
Oh, I remember those ads. They were so boring. So you were the one responsible for those, huh?
I'm just not the flashy type. At any rate, it was a valuable experience. Once you've experienced different functions of the company from a first-hand perspective, you can keep the bigger picture in mind during your day-to-day work.
I see. So that must be why I'm doing all this. I'm getting a view of the product manufacturing process.
And you're turning out to be pretty good at it, too.
Careful. You don't want him getting a big head.
Don't worry. I still have no idea what I'm doing.
I forgot. I had the volume up for editing and I forgot to turn it back down. Coffee maker. Alright, exciting. What do you think people want in a coffee maker? For me, it's reliability, first and foremost. It's hard to get started with the day if there's no coffee. Are you a coffee person on Amazon? Suppose you could say that. After reliability, what's the next most important? It would have to be quality, right? I don't know about that. No, you don't care about the quality of your coffee? Not as much as how strong it is. When you're working late and going out for drinks, otherwise you need something to really jolt you in the mornings. Salaryman culture scares me sometimes. Ooh, this looks tough. Okay, so we need like a triple tank. And then we need one of these here, one under the tank, and one under the buttons. Okay. Well, I think this should start at, well, there's not really a great place to start these, is there? Because they all have to end up, except the middle one. This is interesting. That is a full piece, okay. We need three of these, three of these. I'm not even sure how to get started with this. I think we simply need to be able to transport these things around. So I'm going to do this for now. that's that. Okay. I will now but not grab. You'll just back up, okay? That's all fine, right? We need to do something with the buttons. But I don't necessarily want to do those in place, do I? Those might be able to live here and just have this welder exist there. And that's just done. That's just no, but I need a piece here. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that. One, two. I don't know if a triple push does it, but let's see. It does. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We're a little bit off, though. This all need. No. All of you come up one. Perfect. Now, maybe even come up two. Yeah, come up two. In fact. And then all I need is to slide these pieces into place, which shouldn't be that hard. I say very cautiously. I think this is the absolute last one I need. And I need to do it like that. Okay. So first things first. C with a double shove. And then retract. And then second, D. D will grab and move that far. But here. What's happened? happens if A flips? I don't think this works. Yeah, because it's an even piece, right? That works. Okay. That works. And then I have different ideas here. Well, maybe I don't. Because I'm seeing now that if I move these to the right, I can just flip them into place, kind of. But not exactly. Not exactly. And I'm also not seeing how I tack this one in. That seems troublesome. That seems troublesome. I'm free to flip these pieces around. That could help. I might need to kind of reset the situation here. Because like as it is now, we were going to have D come back, grab it, and shove it in there. Which I didn't hate the idea of. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling like a reset, unfortunately. Not happy about it. That's sort of how I'm feeling. Like, move all this stuff to the side for now. And like, I need this stuff to work. First step, D flips. Ah, shit. They got well together, don't they? Okay, what happens? Immediate. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Okay, I think I like extend one, destend one, right? Move out of the way, flip. No, that's no good. What if turn the grab off and then you flip? Ah, that immediately does that. Okay. Well, that's no good. Yeah, this isn't going to happen. Well, now it might. Hold up. We're not dead yet. Delete these. Okay. No, instead of shoving, extend one. No. Shove and then extend one. Or maybe extend two. Extend two. And then retract by one. That does do that. And these done nothing right now. So we have that finished. And we can block any more tank from coming in just by A existing there. So I don't hate that so far. Now the question here, I don't think I can really afford I think I'm going to have to do like a big move to get this piece down. Because I don't think anything else really works, right? So let's have C do a flip. Right? Oh shit. Now how did that not happen? Okay, that's fine. That's frustrating, but it's fine. Weld, push, retract, weld, flip. Okay. Now is where the trouble comes in. Because I want this bad boy to do that. Okay. And I'm going to throw a welder there. So these are all welded together. And then this is just going to have to be a handoff situation, right? That flips, that appears. Yeah, I don't see, I see a couple different ways to do this. But I'm thinking like a triple track is the way to do it. For real. Now I'm not so certain about, right now I'm not sure how we're going to get this attached, but we can work on that later. Okay, so I'm going to do a retreating, right? And then tracking over 5 times is what I think we want. 6 times. And that's fine. Shove that out to there. And then I need someone on a track here to grab this bad boy. Looks like a +8 to me. Two, 4, 6, 8, yep. And then you could do 1, 2, 3. You need like a 6 here, so that's not really going to work out. But that's okay. We still have this. This is still working. F is on that track, and it's going to be that same 6, right? That's only 5. Are you sure that's not right? Yeah, that's only 5. Boom. And then we're going to have a welder here that's going to attach the heater. And we could also put that riveter there, right? Boom, those are all attached. Now all we need is to throw the filter on and we're done. And I'm feeling like just a double flip out of here. Or a flip out and a flip back. So one final arm here. G flip, push you to there. That's there, and then copy. Done? Why aren't we finished? This is on backwards. Son of a bitch. That's fine. That's fine. At some point, it's going to cost me an extra $8. But at some point, this H is just going to... You bitch. Okay. So G, okay, fine. G flips it out, and then H flips it back. Okay? Forget about this for a second. Where does H flip it to? To there. Fine. That's gonna fuck up my area. It's still not happy. What's wrong now? Oh my god, that needs to be flipped too? You bitch. You bitch. Flipped here and there. Okay, where is that happening? These are all correct, okay? So I need to like double flip down into, oh my god. Yeah, that's all upside down now. And like I feel like I just need to move all this shit down and just drastically increase my area. What the fuck? Z flips. And then freaking I will flip. Which is crazy. Like we're just increasing our area so freaking much at this stage. Damn it. Right there. F for tracks, F slides in, G, H. These two live there. Wow. This area is going to be insane. But it all works. So let me walk you through it. Let me walk you through it. Okay, so we start out. B is just shoving these buttons away so we get a string of 3 buttons. That's all B is doing for the first 2 steps. A is doing the same thing with the tank, shoving the tanks away so we get a series of 3 tanks. Okay, this little plastic piece already exists, So with the first shove, the bit of tank gets welded to that bit of plastic. And of course the first two buttons get welded together. Boom. Same again. Now we have a series of 3. They're all welded together. Now, A is going to shove one more time, but it's going to stay extended, which I think is important. It is important. B is going to shove twice to get the buttons in place and to also block more buttons from coming in. A is going to start extending this out to clear them out of the way. It's going to shove once, so the final piece of tank gets welded on, but it's also blocking any more tank coming in. Right? B is blocking any more buttons coming in. A will extend one more time. Just to get this apparatus out of the way, and then A will retract to let the bit of plastic come back in. Boom. Instant weld on that. Now C and I work in tandem to double flip this down to attach to the buttons and make it facing the right way up. Flip, flip. Now, I should be able to save a time signature there, right? While that double flip happens, A starts to extract. Yeah, that's beautiful. When the double flip happens, A starts to take the new piece of plastic away. The weld happens between the button and the tank. And now it's just between A, E, and F to just move that piece of plastic the whole way around the welding apparatus while keeping it facing the same direction. That's why that needs to happen. We're welding the heater onto the plastic and the plastic onto the buttons while riveting that. And then it's just a matter of G and H, G and H, flipping upside down, flipping right side up. So that I can go meet the filter and weld in for a completed product. Pretty cool. I'm actually pretty happy with this. I think, like I said, I think my area is going to be fucking crazy compared to what most people have, but I'm happy with it. I think that's awesome. How is it? Is it strong enough? Yes. This is just how I like it. Oh my goodness. I don't think I can finish this. This is like if you just pureed the coffee beans and drank it straight. What do you think, David? I'm vibrating. And I think maybe I can see into time? You must not be used to strong coffee. I've had American coffee before. It's pretty weak. I'm worried that my brain is about to leap out of my skull. Yes, that's the feeling you want. Yeah, look at this. Cost way up. Area. No one's done it as crazy as I have. No one's reached these levels. I am beyond what the average man can even conceive. My time's okay. It's not, again, worse than the majority, but not too bad. Alright. Oh yeah, let's overcome our doubts.
David, thank you for helping out on these production parts. I'll admit, first skeptical that you really had what it took to make it in this line of work. You were able to overcome my doubts. Your methods, a little unusual. You got results. That's what matters.
Thanks for the opportunity to learn from you, Zaysan. It was challenging, but I feel like I grew a lot.
This is the second time someone mentioned David Baxter. What does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Listen, I have this old teapot that I don't need anymore. I was wondering if you could use something like this.
What?
Are you really sure you don't need this?
Absolutely. Go on, take it.
Thank you, Zaysan.
Alright.
As I suspected, the teapot wasn't just any old thing. If I'm not mistaken, it's cut out to young.
Boom! Fashion for the people. Oh boy. So we're gonna start making clothes? I guess you'll have to find out next time. As always, thank you guys for remembering, and I'll see you soon.